they can, those traders can pay the price for not turning up. Right, okay. So, yeah, one thing that obviously is worth acknowledging right now is that although we're in this bullish daily um, range, we have shifted bearish with first break and then a true break down there. Okay, so first break, true break, so we shifted bearish. So in order for us to be able to trade dollar related pairs, we need a bullish shift. Okay, so we need either some structure to be printed and then a shift, okay, for us to then go higher. Or if we don't print any structure, we need to shift like this. Now, obviously, we can use a simple reversal. So we can just use literally a first break and a shift because we've got all of our time frames in line. But to really confirm that shift, we need the first break and the true break. Okay, that would be ideal. But because we've shifted bearish, remember your time frames, they need to go in line with each other, right? So if your weekly, for example, sorry, if your daily time frame is bearish, but your weekly time frame is bullish and your monthly time frame is bullish, then in order for you to consider a bullish trade, you have to get your daily in line first, then your hourly in line, then your 15-minute line. So it goes down like the Russian doll effect, okay? You can't, you shouldn't really be trading, say, a bullish hourly market if your daily time frame is bearish, because obviously you're trading against the momentum then. So the perfect scenario is that we want all of the time frames aligned, and then your trade is most likely to play out in your favor. Okay, so that's kind of where we are on the dollar. We have just swept, what was that, today's liquidity? This is why I need you guys. Where can I put you guys that you're not going to be in the way? Maybe top left? Maybe top left. Is that better? No, that's not better at all. Maybe bottom left? I don't know. I'll just put you there for now. Yeah, so that was Tuesday, 12 a.m. So yeah, I think that's the daily low, isn't it? That's been taken effectively. It's a liquidity point, whatever it is. It's a 4 hour liquidity point, if nothing else. We mark that on as 4 hour. Okay, and so we're in an area where we could, of course, be expecting some sort of bullish price action to come in. That being said, I'm not going to rush into a trade. I need some structure. Like I said, I need some bullish structure to come into the marketplace, and then we can obviously take a long. So let's see what the market gives us ultimately. So let's make sure all of our pairs. Oh shit! Oh no, it's all gone wrong. I've just lost DXY. Oh no, where's it gone? No, it's doing something. Cancel. Right, hang on. Oh, what is going on here? Right, EXY. I think I used that one. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Just trying to get the fucking pen off. Right, it's gone. Gone, 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 gone. Right. So Euro USD, similar sort of scenario. We've actually taken yesterday's daily high. So that was created at 8 o'clock. This is the sort of structure we're looking for. We now need to shift hourly. So if we look at our ranges, monthly's bearish, weekly range is bearish. Weekly candle was an inside bull, but it had a sell side sweep. So it was a, I'll show you, it was this candle here. It was an inside, but it had a sell side sweep, which is a bullish move ultimately. But our daily range is bearish, and our 4 hour range has shifted bullish now. Okay, is daily bullish? No, daily is not bullish. Daily is previous day's candle. So daily range is bearish, but the previous day's candle, so that'll be PD. Previous day's candle was, of course, previous week. Yeah, previous day's candle was bullish. So look, we talk about it quite a lot. We talk about the fact that if you have a, sorry, this Zoom window keeps messing about. Oh no. Yeah, we talk. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. This little Zoom pop-up thing is moving about all over the place. Okay, cool. Leave it there. So yeah, so we talk about this quite a lot. Okay, if the previous week's candle, sorry, previous day's candle prints in a certain fashion, the expectation is that the next day's candle is going to print in that same fashion. The statistics are that between 60 or 70% of the time, if the previous day's been bullish, then the following day is also going to be bullish. Okay. We had a massive bullish candle and we have printed another bullish candle. So it's just a really good, that's why I acknowledge the bullish candle there. Okay. So right now, both dollar and Euro USD, they're not ready to take a trade. If we do get a setup, a reversal, it's probably going to take the day reversing potentially. So I'll always keep EU in my pairs to keep an eye on, and I'll always keep the DXY in my pairs to keep an eye on. But the shift might take tomorrow, so we might not get a trade potentially until Thursday. GBP USD, very similar story. So we've got previous week is obviously bearish range. So weekly range is bear. Previous week was bear. Daily range was bear. And then previous day was bullish with a previous day was bearish with sell side sweep. Sell side sweep. Previous day we had a bullish candle. Okay, so nice strong bullish candle. We're printing bearish right now, so again, we're setting up potentially for a good position. But in terms of the daily range, we've got a lot of room to move higher. And we don't need to move any higher, but we have got a lot of room to move higher. So I'll look at the 2-day chart, see if we get an EPA level. We've got it's not very clean, is it? Got an EPA level there. Mark that on as well. So this is looking slightly better. Maybe. We've got a level that we might need to come up and test first. Either way, the hourly time frame is bullish right now, so we need to stay away from it. This was this is my one losing trade from the week. Oh no, actually, Sam, you took a trade on G as well, didn't you?
Today, yeah, today, yeah, just a bit higher up in the range than you.
You took that one there on the FB, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. So this trade, yeah, in hindsight, look, we had market moving down. I expected that we are going to take out the trap. I had a lovely 3.6 trade lined up. I had a nice bearish engulfing, MSU pattern. Everything was in the right position. The only thing I failed to acknowledge is this EPA level. And, ultimately we had technically with this big news move or this big, it's not really a news move. And that's why it could have kind of gone either way. It was just volume of liquidity coming into the marketplace when we had a pretty massive event happen in the US with the inauguration, and obviously no trading because there was a bank holiday. So that massive influx caused then obviously a retracement. I expected it to come down to the trap. Long story short, it didn't. It rebalanced off this EPA level and then it shot back up. Look, you're going to lose some trades every now and again. You can't be right every single time. For me now, that market is just red for now. We'll keep an eye on it, but I need, like EU, I need a bearish shift. I need the hourly time frame now to give us. What would be really good is if we had an hourly shift, we printed a bearish day, then we had all of our time frames and ranges in line with each other, and we could then absolutely take a valid trade. This was one of our trades that we took yesterday. It was a little bit later in the day, but the setup was really, really clean. You can see it here. Both Sam and I. Did you take this one as well, Sam? You did, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, last night.
So yeah, really, really clean trade. Nice safe stop because it was an overnight position. Massive volume liquidity, 2.5 in and out of the marketplace. Really simple false break here. In hindsight, we're in a bit of a rangy market. This was one of our favorite pairs, but it is a bit of a rangy market. So I'm just going to mark that on. So previous week, sorry, weekly range is bullish. Previous week was bullish. Let's have a look at the daily range. Let's see what we've got on there. So if we go to the daily range. So yeah, the daily range, I mean, technically, this is the one we had to draw on, doesn't it? Maybe that's a rule, Sam, that we have that if we've got to draw the Pathfinder to work out what the range is, that maybe it's not a range that we use.
It's not obvious, is it?
So it's just mucky. So you've had false break and then a re-break, which confirms the bullish structure, and then another false break. It's just messy. It's just really messy. And so, your daily range is still technically bullish, but I'm going to mark it as a mess because it is a mess. Previous day was obviously bearish with a sell side sweep, which is potentially a bullish signal. Obviously, we got that. We had the bullish signal, 4 hour time frame. Again, it's just mucky, isn't it? This is what I don't like more than anything else. I think this is almost one that I think I'm taking out of the list now. Are you in agreement with that?
Yeah, it's done it. It's done this.
We took our trade, we got our position. That's now it needs to go and do some work basically. So that's I'm getting rid of that. GBP CAD. So we had a nice position, a couple of positions. So which one did we take? We didn't take that one, did we? No, that was the one that was a
Nope.
paper trade. It was a valid trade, but we were in
The next one I did.
Euro NZD, weren't we?
Yeah.
Did you take that one as well?
What we on G? No, no. Yeah, yeah. That's what he was on about, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
That was the one from today.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So that was a paper trade. I'm not sure. I think I've marked that up. I'm not sure. I'll leave it on there. This one, obviously, we took 2R off it. Good little trade. Nice little high off here. I took 80% off at that high. Then obviously it reversed on us. And then I did enter a position here and I closed it around here where that white dotted line is. So it was about half a loss. So I gave back about, 0.25 of my previous win. But look, that's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. It was maybe a little bit later in the day. I felt like we were going to get some good movement off it. We started to get, so if you look down here, we started to get some good movement. We had some nice rejection. We had a lovely MSU pattern, nice little sweep, rejection. It all looked well, but then when we started breaking down, we took out this low. I think when it pulled back up to this midline, I just closed the position ultimately. So that's why I messaged you guys in the group to say that the position is closed. So look, that's going to happen sometimes. Let's just do our ranges on this one as well, because this was one of our favorite pairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, right, weekly range. Weekly range is bullish. Previous week, we already know. Daily range. Okay, so first break, reconfirm. It's only a wick, isn't it? It has broken again.
I've got that as bad as the daily range.
Yeah, daily range is definitely bullish, but potential signs of weakness, right? Potential signs of weakness.
It's that last 4 hour daily candle. It's awful that. The daily candle that's printing today is awful.
Oh, that one there, pullback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're still bullish. We're still bullish on all
Yeah.
time frames. Okay, I'm not sure why that says bear because it's not. We're still bullish on all time frames. We've got everything lined up with each other. So that's still, for me, that's still an absolute favorite. Euro NZD, I'm just taking this out now. I can't be bothered to update it. I will do the ranges just so we know what the process is. Okay, so previous week's range here to here. I think we should, do you know what we should probably be doing as well? We should probably be marking out these weekly ranges as our as weekly levels
We
because
got a trade out of this on Monday.
yeah, we did. You're right. We did. Um,
It was a news reversal.
yeah. Right. So, weekly range is bullish. Daily range. There's an argument to say that the daily range, the daily's actually shifted bearish. Although it's only a wick. This is why I think it's really important for us to actually include those ranges because here you've got a shift, first break, and then you shift, you've got your second break. I know it's only a wick, but if I go down to the 4 hour time frame, that's a close. That's a bearish shift now, isn't it, technically?
Hmm. I think I'd wait for that second break to be a bit more confirmed.
We loved this on Monday, though. Why did we love it so much? What was going on with it? Yeah, we did get a trade. Where did we? I can't remember now because I've journaled this one, so I've taken it off. Where did we get a trade from? Was it this?
Monday at 2 o'clock.
Up to there, wasn't it? It was only a little one. We had that
Yeah.
sweet MSU.
It come back to take us out, but then it swept and
Yeah,
actually give
there.
you a bigger trade.
It was there, wasn't it? That one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we took this trade. This is our first trade using the new system, and it worked out really, really well. So that's that one. And when I say new system, guys, by the way, it's the exact same strategy. We're just using more pairs and we're just filtering out pairs at the start of the week as to the pairs we feel are going to be the best pairs and the best trades to take ultimately. Um, I think this has actually shifted bearish now. I think from a range perspective, look, the most recent range, say if I was looking at say the 2 hour time frame, is that one to that one.
Yeah.
Push, push. So we're actually so the weekly range, so the daily range, let's have a quick look. So daily range, would you class that as the daily range or would you don't know.
Just messy in it.
It's just messy, yeah. I think the daily range is still technically bullish because that high, yeah, because this is only a wick. So on the daily, previous week, on the daily range was still bullish, but our 4 hours shifted bearish now. Okay. And we had a bearish sell side. We had a bearish candle yesterday printed with a sell side sweep. So yeah, we are in just a bit of a mess. And the other thing that I absolutely hate is this kind of consolidation.
Yeah.
Price is contracting now, and it's just never nice conditions. So that I'm reading that up, and I'm just taking it off. Yeah,
Hmm.
get rid of it. Bitcoin's just doing Bitcoin things. I'm keeping an eye on it, but I'm not actively trading it. If I do the ranges as well, obviously we're quite bullish. So weekly range bull, previous date bull. Daily range. That's an interesting one. Bull, first break. First break, true break. Yeah, okay. So daily range is bullish. Previous candle was bullish as well. I got really confused then. Yeah, previous candle was bullish as well. So all bullish. So look, that's to be fair, that's not, it's definitely kind of ready, but I'm not going to be buying up there. Absolutely not. To be fair, I did actually see a trade on this earlier, this little position here. Um, but I didn't take it. That position there, that'd have been a nice trade to be fair. That looks like it's going to play out as well. Just a nice little false break here, little push, MSU in there. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, nice little trade that was. When was that this morning? 6:45 a.m. So I must have been looking at it about around here, maybe potentially. I don't know. Right, let's go to the main watch list then. Are there any Sam that you've looked at that you're thinking, do you know what? Actually, this is looking really good.
Um, Not really, mate. No, because I've only just literally got to the laptop on this. Um,
Right, so EU we know is off. Right, we haven't done that one, not 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 done that one. GB CAD we've still got on our list, not done that one. EG and Euro. Right, so we've got these ones to go through. So I'm gonna whip through these nice and quickly, guys. Just I'm conscious of time. Right, so monthly, sorry, weekly range is bearish. It's good to know. Daily range, very, very similar. Nice daily range there. High to high, high to low. Low here. AU is nearly in a good position as well. Danny, did you sell AU today? Or was it yesterday?
it was overnight last night.
It was last night, wasn't it? Did you sell it yesterday? You're on mute, dude.
Yeah, I'm driving. Yeah, I sold it last night.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I
definitely
sold it last night right after a swap at Eastern Standard Time, 1900.
nice.
It's beautiful.
Do you know what? Is it looking better than the others? I don't know whether it's just cleaner.
It's clean, man. Honestly, it is
Yeah.
so clean, and it is really in a good spot. So,
Yeah, it needs. It's very, very similar. To be fair, it's very, very similar to the other pairs. Right now, we're bullish on the hourly time frames. The 4 hour ranges are obviously printing bullish, so we can't trade against that at the time for the time being. But potentially tomorrow we get a shift, print a nice bearish candle on the daily, and then we can, hopefully get into a trade, rest of the week. NZD, I'm assuming is going to be exactly the same. So let's just mark that up. Is Sam, do
Yeah.
we do we get rid of NZD and Euro NZD?
What on the basis of?
Just that we're trading Euro AUD and Euro USD? NZD and
Yeah.
AUD is basically the same pair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is
They're
it
almost exactly the
just
same.
causing us extra work?
Yeah. Get rid of them.
So just get
Take
rid
them
of them.
off.
Let's get rid of them. Because we've got enough to get through at the moment anyway, right? And it's just more, I think it's just more confusion and more things to get into.
I
Use
think one of the JPY pairs as well. Five of them.
which ones then?
We'll go through them now and see which one, but there's five of them. We don't need
So
five, and we marked them all
USD we
off at
need
the
to
start of
keep,
this week.
Aussie we need to keep, CAD we need to keep, GBP Euro. Is it Swissy then? Should
Yeah.
because it's just that little bit more exotic, isn't it? And I tell you
Yeah.
why, with Euro NZD, I had a little position left in my position to go long, and I got taken out by swap. And whereas my USD CAD trade I didn't get swapped out. So maybe just get rid of that as well. And then we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've still got 14 pairs. That's plenty.
Yeah.
It's plenty, right? Right, okay.
Literally.
Let's do the weekly range. So weekly range, of course, on UCHF is bullish. It's my little baby. I don't know what it is about USD Swiss, but I just love it. Something about it just moves so nicely. Previous week, weekly, sorry, daily range, and then previous day. Right, okay, so we're bullish, of course. Let's have a look at our daily. We're of course bullish as well. This is setting up quite nice as well. Do you know what? All the USD pairs are looking like they're gonna be quite nice in a day or so. Right, let's have a look, have a look, have a look. What is that? I wasn't trading that yesterday. Why is that there? That's Friday. Have I marked this up? Let me just hide all this stuff, guys, just in case I haven't marked this down yet. Let's hide all that. Okay, cool. So that's our daily range. Hourly time frame is of course bearish right now, so we need a shift. So not quite ready yet. Previous day was bearish. Yeah, and then we marked out as a shift, and then our hourly time frame is now bearish. So yeah, USD pairs, they're not quite ready, are they? Weekly range bullish. Well, previous week, previous day, daily range bullish. This is confusing. Monthly candle was bullish. Weekly range is bullish. Bearish. Previous week was bearish, but with the sell side sweep, so that's a bull signal. Daily range is bullish. Daily range is bullish. Yeah, yeah, it is because it's this. That's the daily range. Our previous day was an inside bull. Oh, that's ugly, isn't it? So previous day was inside bear. It's an inside bear, the buy side sweep. What do you think on this one, Sam? Do you think we all over the
You're
place?
gonna have to wait for it to come down, aren't you? It's
Yeah,
quite a way to come down unless you counter trading that, but it's not
agreed.
really what
Yeah.
we're aiming to do.
So we've got bullish, bullish, bullish. Everything's again, it's dollar related. Everything's bullish pretty much, other than the previous day, and the bearish. Is that daily range there? No, because the daily hasn't shifted yet. So we haven't actually, to be fair, we haven't actually shifted on the hourly either. We've had a sweep there. Depends how depends how low, I suppose, you go. Got a first break there. No, I don't really think we've shifted. Look, it's definitely not ready, so let's mark it up red. Previous week. Let's have a look at this one then. We just ignored this, I think, didn't we? Because it was so
Yeah.
fucking mental. Right, weekly range. What do you even class that as? So ugly. Right, I'm just marking that red. CAD JPY. This is a little bit cleaner. So weekly range is bullish. Previous week was bearish. Really tight, isn't it? Yeah, it's really, really tight in there. Daily range. So these are our daily ranges. Yeah, again, it's just a mess, isn't it?
Yeah. Leave that.
Yeah. What even is it? I don't know. Um, do you class it as bullish? I suppose it
I was
is.
going to say it looks more bullish than bearish.
Yeah. And there's, and there's that just a big liquidity sweep to then take it higher potentially. But you'd need that kind of that shift, wouldn't you? You want something like this to occur to really get you into it. Um, but you've still got mixed time frames, and GJ was yeah exactly the same, right?
It's just squeezing.
Yeah, seems to be reversing now. Push, break, break, failed to break. So potentially that could be reversing as well. So right now on the daily, oh, shoot. Right now on the daily we're daily range bullish, and on the weekly we're overall bullish as well. The previous week is bullish. So what ultimately what we're trying to do, guys, is we're trying to just filter out basically the pairs that are in good trading positions and the ones that aren't. That's really all it is. It's just to make sure that we are trading in line with the best possible pairs. EU exactly the same. I'm not even gonna bother looking at it. So previous week, weekly range was bullish. Previous week bearish. Daily range bullish. Just double check. Yeah, bullish, bullish. And then bullish range. Yeah, so we're still in that daily range right now. Similar. Do you know what? We haven't actually for tomorrow, Sam. We haven't actually got very much to look at.
No, this is what I was saying to you. If today is like it is, then there's no point tomorrow. You might be better catching up on Thursday. Because really, like today's not really showing a great deal either.
Weekly range, daily range, bullish. Daily range, bullish. Um, bull. Inside bear with a sell side sweep. That's bullish. Bear with a sell side sweep. Previous day is actually bullish. This looks like it might be shaping up to something. And then let's look at the hourly. This is it. Again, not very nice. So that's our daily range. So let's go daily. This therefore would be our 4 hour range. So this, I would take a look at that. I'd want a bit of a retracement, but we've got pretty much everything in line, and we are bullish on the hourly as well.
What for sweep of your range?
Pardon?
For the sweep of the range.
Potentially. It's one to look at. There's nothing screaming at me right now. First break, and then we've got some liquidity down here. So maybe a move down something like this might give us something potentially, and then create almost like this sort of shape and give us that sort of pattern. Come down, take out some sort of liquidity down here, and then we can
I
get up.
mean, first glance, surely it's aiming for this.
Yeah, well, potentially, yeah. I think we
That
should.
just screams out for me that.
Why?
Pretty much triple bottoms, whole lot of imbalance along here.
Yeah,
You can
yeah, fair.
arguably say, oh shit, oh no, we're not. You could arguably say that, oh yeah, oh, I can't even withdraw now, what's going on? You could arguably say that's your full range.
That's your daily range.
Yeah, and then you've got this here, you've got this here.
Yeah,
I'd be only buying down here if you're going to be super safe.
yeah, you've got a lot to come down into, haven't you? And then, yeah,
If you
okay,
get some
we keep an
convincing
eye on
counter
it.
plays on that,
So
you might be
again,
all right. You could
so
get
again.
some convincing counter plays, you might be okay.
Yeah, potentially, potentially. Let's keep an eye on it. Right, okay, so Euro GBP weekly range, just taking out that weekly high. Weekly range is probably there to there. Mark that one on. So let's take that as a weekly, and then we call it a weekly range. Save as weekly range. Put them on there. Previous week's candle was bullish, which is not a great sign, obviously. Daily range, therefore, is going to be interesting. If you're ever not sure where your ranges are, guys, always use this Pathfinder tool. You've probably heard me say that a million times before. But we're actually still technically bearish on this. We have printed that, but we've not actually shifted. So we mark on our range, which would be last range printed here to here. Be our last daily range. Hold on. The daily. And then we've obviously got another dead daily up here. Dead daily as well. Bearish buy side sweep. Previous candle was bullish. Bullish with a buy side sweep. That could be good. That looks like it's in good position to go short on, actually, doesn't it? Previous week, daily range. Daily range, bearish. Previous. Previous. And right now we're bullish. But if that shifts round, which it looks like it might be setting up for, look at all that liquidity down there as well. That is just like perfect trendline liquidity. That looks hot. I really like the look of that. Make sure they're all on. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah,
That's probably the most promising one up to now.
that or GBP CAD.
Yeah,
Those two definitely.
I mean,
Guys,
that's
if
just
you,
waiting for that trap.
guys, if you wanna, take a look at these as well. Those are the three that we're going to be looking at tomorrow: GBP CAD, Euro AUD, and Euro GBP. The dollar pairs at the moment are just not quite ready, but it looks like they might be ready quite soon. So it looks like we might be a bit spoiled for choice, kind of back end of the week. I'm definitely keeping an eye on this one because if we get a nice shift on this one tomorrow, which if so Euro GBP, although it's obviously a cross of Euro and GBP, the Euro is the more dominant pair. So typically you'll find if Euro starts falling, then this pair will start falling as well. Typically. So yeah, definitely one to pay attention to. That looks nice to be fair. So let's just double check our watch list. So EU is staying on there. GU, I'm going to get rid of for now. Let's get that off the watch list. BTC can go down there. Yeah, cool. So that's a good to go. Right, Sam, are you happy with that?
Yeah,
Have
let's
you
go with
been
that.
have you been analysing along?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a look at a card just while you're on? A little bit consolidated at the minute. It's not on our watch list, but it was one I was looking at last week. We've had a nice sweep of 2 weekly levels.
Set it up. Set it up. So, month is bearish. Weekly range. In a nice position, isn't it?
Yeah,
Weekly range. Weekly range is oh, previous week inside. Oh, oh. Daily range. Wednesday. Only thing is you're bearish on the daily. What are you looking at? You're looking at sells.
yeah. So this was before we spoke last week, but sorry, at the start of this week. Everything on that 4 hour at the moment is bearish. The 1 hour is bullish, but we've had the nice sweep of the 4 hour range. We just need to wait for the breakdown to see where we go.
Yeah, to be fair, it's quite nice.
Just a matter of sitting and waiting, to be fair, but this sort of moves in the evening, so
Why wasn't this on our watch list?
I'm not too sure. I think I added to keep an eye on.
Okay, right, let's add it on. Yeah, I mean, look, I kind of seen it the same as the other pairs, really. We need a shift. That's all.
Yeah,
We need a
yeah,
shift. If you can get a shift, then great. If not, then we just got to hold fire a little bit because right now our 4 hour range is here to here.
yeah,
You have got all of you're in a really good position. So your weekly range is that's the only thing is that your weekly range is bullish. So your weekly range is bullish. Your previous week is was an inside a bullish candle, but it was inside a bearish candle. Your daily range is bearish. The previous day was bullish. I wouldn't say it's well lined up. Let's keep an eye on it because I know you want to have a look at it, but I wouldn't say it's well
yes,
lined up. It's a little
cool.
bit mucky. But the daily is very heavily bearish right now, and it hasn't shifted bullish. That, if anything, is just a first break on the daily time frame, right?
Yeah,
The daily time frame, and it's rejecting really nicely. So who's
that's a
to say it's
lovely
not going to
rejection.
come back down, right?
And all the momentum on that daily is just going to the downside.
Yeah.
Everything is just corrective going back up.
Here's a question for you. Here's a question for you. Do we need the monthly and the weekly?
I don't particularly think the monthly. I think that's too high of a time frame. The weekly is just the weekly range, and we could definitely keep an eye on that. But I don't like.
Really, if you've got really clear bearish momentum on the daily, if it's really clear, then and your 4 hour and your hourly time frame is in line and your 15 minutes in line and everything else is in line, is the weekly just a is the weekly just a gift? Is it just like another, I don't know. Do you know what? We've had this conversation a few times, haven't we? And I don't know. Maybe we just need because look, we're entering on the 1 minute to the 5 minute, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we don't need anything higher than the daily. Maybe the daily momentum's all we need.
The daily momentum is all we need, isn't it? We're not holding trades 2, 3 days, so really the weekly is just what's happening, what's been happening in the past.
What's happened last week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on that because anything we can do to kind of speed up the analysis, the better, really. Oh shit, it's 8:15. Fuck. Right, guys, any questions for Sam or I? No, cool. I know that was a bit of a boring session, guys, and apologies. Hopefully it gives you a look into how boring trading is when you are, doing it as more of a career than a hobby. It is quite boring and it is lots of charts and boring shit like this, but it is necessary. It's this if you think about it from my perspective, every single minute I spend in the charts doing analysis like this, I come up with questions like, for example, do we need the monthly chart? Is it actually benefiting us? These sort of questions allow you to filter things out and to test things out. So, it's how you improve as a trader. So hopefully that gives you an insight into kind of the sorts of conversations that we have. We'll be having this session once or twice a week, once on a Tuesday and once on a Wednesday. And tomorrow, after the weekly catch up, we'll be doing a Q&A as well. So if you guys have any questions or things you want to ask or things that maybe come to you over the next 24 hours, make a note of them, write them down, and we'll do a section tomorrow or we'll do some Q&A. But other than that, thank you for coming, guys. Thank you for bearing with us on that. Promise you there'll be some real clear benefits for all of you when we get this nailed, because I think we've found a really nice filtering process, which will give you more opportunities and an even higher probability than we've had before. Hopefully those of you who are newer, you've seen the sorts of results that some of the students are getting. So the traders that have been here for a little while, the sort of results like Danny's been posting and Linny's been posting and Sam and I have been posting. Any way we can make this better, we will do. So keep up with the good work. We'll keep up with the work we're doing, and yeah, hopefully we can have a really fantastic 2025. That's the aim, anyway. Right, cool. Cheers, guys. Let me know if you.
Yes,
Right,
chaps. Bye.
bye.
Look,
All right.